Coming up today on Houston Live, wearing white after Labor Day, where the fashion rule came from and whether or not it still applies.
And we're getting an inside peek at Watch the Sound with Mark Ronson, a new docuseries that shows how the latest sound technology has shaped music.
Plus, find out how one local ZYDECO artist is getting viral fame after his song appeared on TikTok.
Then it is all about the brisket. A local pitmaster shows you how to trim, season, and smoke the ultimate barbecue meat. All that and more, hey, straight ahead on Houston Live.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Live starts now.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Houston Live. It is Monday, September 6th. I'm Courtney Savala.
Oh boy, it sure feels like a Monday, doesn't it? Hi, everyone. I'm Derek Shore. Glad to have you with us on this Labor Day. Hope you had a lovely weekend. We are just cruising right through 2021, Courtney.
I'm telling you, start of school, everything happening. It's still sweltering outside. I love our headline today. We have so much to get to, but you know, the white after Labor Day.
Oh, well, technically, it's still Labor Day, so
right,
I
it's
think
not
you're
after.
Fine. But who are these fashion police who said you can't wear white after Labor Day? I wear white all year round.
I do too. We're going to hear from, you know, our trend report experts, if you will.
Okay.
We love a good Marzi segment, so that's coming up on whether or not this said rule should be applied. I think she's a bit of a rebel, so you know, I kind of know where where she's going to, you know, where she's going to side.
I have no idea what Marzi's going to say, but in my opinion, we should all be able to wear
what we want.
Year-round. What about in the wintertime if you have a cute snow bunny outfit and you want to wear some earmuffs?
Can't wait for my snow bunny outfit and yours. I feel like we need to do the bunny hop or something.
Do bunnies do this?
I guess
they
right?
kind of do.
Hop, hop, hop. Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest.
Oh, I love that. Picking up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Along came... Okay, we'll do that later.
Wait, you're going to put me to sleep.
I have not heard that for probably 30 years.
But man, you didn't miss a beat.
No, I did not. Hey, you know, we love these strange stories that sort of pop up, and they always say truth is stranger than fiction, right?
Absolutely.
You know, sometimes when you watch a movie or a TV show and you say, oh, that wouldn't happen in real life. And then real life happens and you're like, I cannot believe that just happened. So this headline grabs me. How about this? A woman not in Texas, in Nevada. There you go.
Sorry, Mom.
No,
Mom, it's okay. It's okay.
Family and friends.
I know.
And, you know, no, we love people from Nevada. Of course we do. So this woman, she broke into a dental office, stole 13 teeth from a patient who was unconscious.
Wait. From the person's mouth? Like.
Yeah. This is not the person.
Okay. She's very happy. She's very happy here to be with the dentist.
This person is not unconscious. She knows that some... Oh, wow. Looks like a tooth is about to be pulled from her tooth.
She's look at her smiling.
She's like, just pull it right out. No, this truly happened. She admitted it and also stole $23,000 in cash from the office. She is not a dentist, right? So she's a dental assistant at the office, not a licensed dentist, as I just said. She admitted to multiple people, including detectives, that she did this, used an anesthetic disposed of by the dental office, and she did the extractions on her own time. She was arrested and is facing multiple charges.
Why?
Actually sounds like my dentist office.
Well, here's some interesting stories there.
Remember that time my former dentist used so much Novocaine on my mouth I almost like passed out and died?
I do remember.
It was bad times.
And you didn't even need Novocaine for the procedure. You were having a teeth cleaning.
It was just a joyride, I guess.
That is the strangest story I've ever heard.
And what about the 13 teeth? I mean, that's kind of a lot of teeth to lose.
For one person?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tragic.
I know.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know why. Why is it happening? Why did she do that?
Why do you laugh when people fall down, too?
It happens. I don't know why. I don't know why. Brandon and I, we like to send videos to each other about people falling down. It just is, you know, enjoy. We're going off the rails here. I don't understand why that just happened. Did she give any reason for why she was pulling said teeth?
You know, she did not. She did not. The full story is on the Daily Mail. I posted it on my Houston Life Facebook page, too, if you want to take a look.
Bizarre. Okay, I'm going to stick with that theme.
Oh.
I see your random teeth removal, and I'm going to up you. And this one has to do with transplants.
Okay.
In a hospital.
Okay.
Organ transplants.
Okay.
This is when the kidney goes into the wrong patient.
What?
Oh my gosh, I know. Listen to this. This happened to in a hospital in Ohio. 2 hospital employees are on leave after a kidney was transplanted into the wrong patient.
How does that even happen?
I don't know. I mean, there's not a lot of information on this story, but we're told that the patient who mistakenly received the kidney is recovering as expected. Why? It's not funny.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know. But the other patient who was supposed to get the kidney now has to wait even longer on the list because they still don't have a kidney.
Of course, that's horrible. And they can't take the kidney out of the person and say, hey,
that's
sorry,
what I was,
wrong.
you know, let's just go back in, remove it.
And put it into the rightful
Or take
dump.
your, you know, or I don't know. What's happening here?
But the recipient, I mean, people wait sometimes for like months and months, if not years, for these organs that are life-saving. Wow, that's a terrible story.
I mean, here's the thing. The hospital is investigating. Again, this is a hospital in Ohio. But that transplant team had one job with 2 people. I mean,
you know, you hear these stories, though, like someone needs to go in for like a leg amputation and they take off the wrong leg or the wrong limb. I mean, I think medical mix-ups happen more than we would like to
There was
think.
also the story about the knee surgery or something where they marked the wrong knee, and the person who was about to go into surgery said, it's not my left knee, it's my right knee. Why is there markings on, they marked the wrong leg?
Wow. Maybe the person with the marker was dyslexic?
Maybe. Confused on your left, my left, your right.
I don't know.
I don't know, but this is very full. There's no other information. It's just crazy.
Well, thank you for sharing such a sad story. It does feel like a Monday, doesn't it? Wow. Well, I hope that person recovers, and I hope the person, the rightful recipient of that kidney, I hope they find one
very
soon.
quickly.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to lighten the mood. We're going to talk about men. By now, you probably all know men are just the worst, right?
The worst.
No, there are good guys out there, right? But what happens when a man cheats, right? Which happens quite frequently, right? Women cheat as well.
Right.
But now with social media, relationship dynamics are different because people can reach out and say, hey, I saw that photo that you posted, and hey, I'm going to send you a secret message or a direct message, and let's talk about what's going on. Well, this is what happened to 3 girls who found out they were all dating the same guy. Oh. Through social media.
Dirty dog.
So these are the actual ladies right there. And if you wonder,
is them?
This is them. And look how, I mean,
how cute
they're smiling.
they are.
Clearly they've gotten over this loser. And you know what they did? They confronted him on a FaceTime call, on a group FaceTime call. Yo, bro, we all know that you're dating all 3 of us and telling each one of us that we are the only love of your life. So you might be wondering why that school bus is behind them. Well, they decided to renovate a bus and live in it together. They became friends.
I could have lived without the bus part of the story. It was really cute until the bus.
And now they're lesbians. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So they decided, instead of being mad at one another,
right?
It.
Now they're friends, but
now they're
why
friends.
does the bus have to happen?
Because maybe they are such good friends, they wanted to renovate it. Look, these are some photos
Where do
of
they
the
use
actual.
The restroom?
Listen, I
They
don't
live
know.
there, or they just ride in it?
The story says they live in the bus now. They have an Instagram page. It's the.bam.bus.
Okay.
They renovated the bus. They became close friends. And look at them hanging out. They're having so much fun. Those are nice wood floors in that bus. It's a beautiful bus.
Wow.
So they ditched the guy.
Of
and
course.
The 3 of them are now BFFs, driving around, living in their bus.
Okay. Well, I love, you know, the way the story ends. They look very young, by the way.
Wow, look at that. Look at all their adventures.
They just travel around in said bus?
I hope that bus was not moving when they were standing on top of it.
I guess not.
I guess they travel around, but follow the BAM bus if you want to learn more. But they've taken a negative situation and turned it into a positive. Look how beautiful
and they all became friends, which I think is really great too, right? Stronger together. Okay, so here's another bizarre story. We've talked about this too, where couples and finances, you know, some people say separate is better, or, you know, move your finances together.
Well, you know what Susie Orman would say? She would always say, you have your own account. You have a joint account,
yes,
that's good, but you should always have your own account, especially for women who oftentimes don't get out of a bad relationship because they're worried about being cut off financially.
Okay. So not as serious as something like that,
okay,
but this is interesting because this couple that I'm going to tell you about set up separate finances, and the wife ends up leaving the husband at a restaurant because he couldn't afford for his half of the meal.
Hold on, just so I'm understanding.
Yes.
So they have completely separate finances. When the couple goes to dinner, they split the bill? And then he couldn't pay.
So the story is that the husband, they're newlyweds. They did set up a joint account. Husband is bad with money and overspends. Instead, they decide to pay for everything equally.
Okay.
They went out to dinner. He ordered way more than she did. Wife assumed they pay for their own meals, so she asked for separate checks. Husband threw a fit, and she left. The woman is a secretary, and the husband is a police officer.
Okay.
She left, saying, like, you can't pay for your half. Here's my half. You had one job to take care of your finances, and you can't do it.
Left the restaurant?
Yes.
Left the relationship too? Divorce?
Didn't go that far.
Wow.
Didn't go that far. Left the restaurant.
Oftentimes when people divorce or a relationship doesn't work out, money is cited as one of the top reasons,
yes,
right? And if you are with someone who is totally irresponsible financially, then yeah, that's going to come back to bite you. So I guess if she's trying to teach him a lesson, hopefully it works.
I know. So the story's trending on Reddit, so you can go check it out. It's a really interesting topic. And, you know, I get that they're newlyweds, but that's something that really needs to be ironed out before you kind of seal the deal.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because marriage is difficult in and of itself in that first year. I mean, if you haven't lived together, there's all these other things happening in that relationship, but the finances need to be ironed out.
I think so too. And I think one of the big question marks comes up when stay-at-home parents, right? Like a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad. And I really resent when people say like, oh, well, she doesn't work, she stays at home. If you stay at home, that is the hardest job.
It is so hard.
It is so hard, and you can't escape your reality. I mean, I think if you can get up and leave the house and go to work, that's actually like a gift. You get this, you know, an escape.
Right.
And so I think we need to be reminded that even if you are not, you know, earning money for your job and you're staying at home, that's still a really hard job, and you should be treated absolutely as an equal in that relationship.
Absolutely, because you're saving money, right? Because if you both were out working, maybe you're spending more than you would earn on daycare and sitters and all these other situations if there's kids involved, right? Because it's typically why you're staying at home, to watch the young kids.
Yeah.
And so that's really difficult in and of itself. So you're saving, and that paycheck is going to take care of the kids and the house and everything else.
I know, relationships are tricky, but I think your advice is so good. Decide in advance. You know,
yes,
if you're going to get serious with someone, talk about money early on and figure it out, because if they're blowing the cash,
not good
for you.
Let's get to the real tough topic.
Oh.
Okay, you ready? Still to come. White after Labor Day. Ooh. A fashion do or a fashion don't?
That's a good one.
We're going to have the official word from our stylist, Marzi.
Houston Live will be right back. Don't go away.
Okay, we talked about this at the break. I have my white jeans on, but it is Labor Day, so it's technically not after Labor Day.
Yeah.
And this is a fashion question. Really, stop thinking you can't wear white after Labor Day, because we 100% can.
Says who?
All of us.
Okay, who said we couldn't in the first place, though?
It's just like this fashion rule, right? It's been in place for, I don't know, in place. I mean, you know, it's sort of like the unwritten rule. But I feel like now there's so much white in the stores after Labor Day.
And this is, so we're looking at Cosmopolitan magazine. So they're essentially, what would you say, like one of the fashion Bibles out there?
Yeah.
And they're saying you 100% can wear white after Labor Day.
Yeah, it basically was started by elitists to separate themselves from the new money group. White became basically the unofficial hue of summer months for the wealthy. Bottom line, it's really not a thing anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's how it originated. I can't say I'm surprised.
I know, right? Okay, but are there any other fashion advice that you ever follow or didn't follow, or do you care?
I mean, you've seen the way I dress. You know that I'm not really a fashionista. So,
yeah, you are. You're up on the trends.
You know, a t-shirt and jeans. I'm trying to dress it up for the show.
I know, but okay, you can definitely weigh in on our Facebook page because that's our viewer talker of the day. But we want to bring in and get the right answers.
Are you telling me Marzi's about to join us?
She is.
Yes, I'm so excited. What a fun surprise. Hey, Marzi.
Hi.
It's so great to see you. And Courtney, sorry to jump in, but okay, first of all, isn't the rule of fashion, Marzi, that there really are no rules at all?
That's how I feel. I kind of think you dress what makes you feel good and you just kind of go with it. However, I happen to be wearing my white sweater as well because I do think that every color is year round. I think it's a matter of the materials that it's made out of that would make it go spring, summer or go fall, winter.
And really here in Houston, though, I mean, our summer temperatures, there's the small blips on the radar when we do get really cold here. But for the most part, I mean, we are operating in kind of summer temperatures all year round. So how do we deal with that with fashion?
I do think that, we do get a little extra time to kind of play around with sandals, because we are in Houston and it's basically summer 10 months out of the year, maybe even 11. But I think that I brought some show and tell for you to kind of make a point with the white. Like, so when you see this shoe, right, it has the cork bottom, so it would kind of lend itself more to summer. And I wouldn't recommend bringing this into fall and winter clothes. Oh. But then I brought these. These are a brand new Prada shoe that just came out that's shearling. And so shearling obviously lends itself more to the fall, winter, and then you can wear it. And, speaking of Houston, most people wear shearling to be warm. This is kind of like the perfect, hey, I live in Houston, but I want to, act like we have. Like
it's freezing outside.
So you make it, it's like you want to be part of the club, but, So, and then you spoke earlier of the Fashion Bible, and Chanel just came out with this white combat boot for their fall drop. And I kind of feel like, here in Houston, you could wear it with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, throw a blazer on, but maybe if it does get a little cooler, throw a sweater on like this with jeans and it would be a really cute outfit.
I think the white pops. I love seeing a white boot. I'm obsessed with kind of like the white booty that I have as well. Let's talk about the difference. I know you showed the summer sandals. So like, what about winter white? That is like brighter than summer, or what is that?
Here I am. I have my winter white sweat pant on because I have to work after this and I always have to be comfortable. However, I think winter white, I would say in the summer, everybody goes bright white all the way down. And one way to kind of transition is doing shades of white together. If you don't like the hard black and white contrast, doing whites and creams and tans is a really pretty way to make a monochromatic look and make the color look good for the season.
I love that all white look, Marzi. What you're wearing right now is super cool. Let me ask you though, a lot of people, myself included, we struggle with dressing in Houston during the summer. I know it's hot outside, but inside, if you are stuck in a building that is overly air conditioned all day long, like let's say you want to wear a cute sandal and a fun summer sundress to work, you're going to be freezing all day long. So what then, Marzi? I mean, do we have permission to incorporate a fall look during July, because it's cold even in our studio?
Listen, you're talking to somebody who wears sweatpants for a living. I always just kind of put a t-shirt on and I put a jacket to be able to go in and out of stores or people's homes, and I dress for air condition. I just think that I would just be more mindful of the materials that your items are made out of, when you're dressing into the next season. But we're in Houston, literally anything goes here. Just don't do what you do here when you go up north.
And the bottom line is, here's the answer to the question. Can we wear white after Labor Day? The answer, Marzi?
100% yes.
I love it.
To quote Cosmo magazine as well, 100% yes. Marcy, it's always great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate it. Wear your white, girl. You look great.
Thanks.
We'll see you soon. To connect with Marcy and for more information on wearing white after Labor Day, just visit our website, HoustonLife.tv.
And a reminder, our question of the day is, what is a fashion rule you always break? You can visit our Houston Life Facebook page and join the conversation.
Some good stuff. Still ahead, how TikTok is helping one local ZYDECO artist gain fame after his song was used for a unique dance video that's now gone viral.
And calling all barbecue enthusiasts at home, a renowned local pitmaster shares his secrets to smoke brisket to perfection. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back. Well, it may seem intimidating. That's why it's called the Holy Grail of barbecue. But we believe in you. You can totally make a perfectly cooked brisket at home.
And I believe in us.
Yes.
It can happen. To help you achieve it, we're joined today by Leonard Botello, pitmaster and owner of Truth Barbecue, who is sharing his tips and tricks for tender and juicy brisket. You say we can achieve this.
You can.
It's great to have you in studio. Thanks so much for being here on Labor Day. We do appreciate it. Okay, we were chatting during the break, and I feel like barbecue in and of itself is a science, and I got to tell you, we have thrown away many a brisket in my house.
Yeah, I have too. That's what I was telling you earlier. Don't get discouraged. The only way to get better is learn from your mistakes and have a lot of time. You got to have a lot of time and a lot of patience, because if you rush it, there's no telling how it's going to come out.
We don't have either of those things, but we believe in you. And your story, Leonard, is super cool. In college, he was telling us during break, you were in Austin and you saw people lined up to get some great brisket, and you thought, why don't I try this?
Yeah.
But it wasn't such an easy go in the beginning. Like you just said, it took a lot of practice to get where you are today.
Yeah, I started in my backyard. I borrowed one of my uncle's pits, which was probably not the best pit that I started on, but it was a big learning curve. But I feel like once you learn on something bad, it helps you find out all the good things, and you kind of go from there. Everything's different every cook, so you kind of learn from yourself.
All right, well, let's get started. And you say starting, first of all, we have to select the brisket. So usually I just go, you know, up to the butcher and say, I want a brisket, but you say we need to have eyes on it.
Yeah.
What are we looking for?
So for us at the restaurant, we like to keep them around 11 to 12 pounds. You don't want to get these giant ones because you're going to have to trim them down to make them more aerodynamic when you're cooking them. It's super important that you have no scalping on here, like right here. That is exposed meat. You want to have a nice fat cap all the way through. Okay. Because such long cooks, you're going to need something to protect the brisket the entire time.
So it doesn't dry out.
Yeah. So all that fat that's on top, we're going to trim it down to about 1/8 of an inch, so that way the rest of it's rendering back into the meat, into the muscle, so when you're cutting it, it's really moist. Oh. So it's very important to find a brisket that's medium size with a nice amount of fat, because that'll allow you to mold it into something like this.
Okay. And that's the trimming is the next part?
Yes.
Let's talk about the tools too before you get into that. I mean, for people to properly and safely do this, they need to have the right equipment.
Yeah. So I always say super sharp knife, just a traditional boning knife. You can get these at any restaurant supply store, Williams-Sonoma. This is my favorite style. We go through so many at the restaurant. It's kind of a workhorse. It's a little bit thicker. You want to make sure it's super sharp, because if the brisket's out too long, the fat can get super soft, and it's just gonna, it's not gonna be able to mold it into something like this. My second favorite tool is this thermometer. It's called a Thermopin by ThermoWorks. It's probably the fastest thermometer you can get. When you're cooking a brisket, you want to be able to get in and out of there, so that way you're not losing a lot of heat. And this thing is super reliable. We keep them at the restaurant. We keep them at the house for any type of cooking.
So that we definitely need. Okay, let me ask you one more thing before we get to trimming. We need to smoke this. That's really the only technique, right?
Yeah, you could put it in a crock pot, but that's not going to work in Texas.
Right? Right? Okay, and then that's not barbecue.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay. All right, so next we need to trim it. So that would be just taking off that top layer?
Yeah, so you're going to want to shape all of this right here into a really nice round brisket, so that way everything's super aerodynamic, and the meat, the smoke is coming from one end to the other. It's rushing over the top, and you're kind of getting the same amount of smoke from end to end, and it's super important. You can tell by this front is really rounded off, the back is really rounded off. If you have too many like elbow kind of areas, they kind of crisp up and burn over a long period of time. So you want to kind of keep everything uniform, so that way it's cooking from end to end properly.
Let's chat about seasoning, because you have a rule of thumb here that too much is too much, right?
Yeah. So I started with probably like 14 ingredients in the seasoning, and then one time the truck didn't have this, or one time the distributor didn't have that, and I was like, started cutting back, and I'm like, man, you can't really taste that. You can't taste that. And then I realized that you really want it to taste like a good steak. When you go to a steakhouse, it's really just salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of garlic, maybe a little onion. You want it to be very meat forward, and you want to be able to taste the beef. So I found that to be very important. You're working so hard on this, and it's such an expensive cut. You want it to taste like a really good steak.
And so that basically is, you're going to distribute it on the top, right? All over, or just on the top?
All over. So what we're going to do is, to help the seasoning stick, we just use a traditional regular French's mustard.
Just yellow mustard, huh?
Yeah, and you're gonna rub it on there.
Is that almost like a tenderizer, or is that just for
It does help tenderize it, but don't overkill it, because you don't want it to be covered in mustard, because it makes the seasoning super clumpy.
Okay.
So you want to get a nice layer over the top and over the bottom, so that way it keeps the brisket moist, it makes the seasoning stick, and smoke is actually attracted to moisture, so it's going to bring in more smoke as well and help you create a really even bark from end to end.
And Leonard, we're tight on time here, but you use salt, pepper, garlic, and of course you just started with the mustard, but you say really don't add more than 5 ingredients.
No, because you're not going to really taste them, honestly, and you want to taste the beef.
Yeah, you want to taste that for sure. Okay, we're going to finish this up. Magic of TV, that's what happens. We've got so much more to learn. So Leonard's going to stick around with his pro tips on how to smoke, slice, and serve brisket at home. Can't wait.
Okay, sounds good to me. But first, why don't we get to Lauren Kelly? She's got the scoop on how some of our favorite songs actually come together. Hey, Lauren.
That's right. It's so cool. Still to come, a look at the latest music-based docuseries from award-winning artist, producer, and DJ Mark Ronson, streaming on Apple TV+. And we'll get a check of what's coming up for the news at 4. Houston Life is back in just 2 minutes.
Do you ever wonder where some of the sounds in your favorite songs come from?
Well, reverb, auto-tune, and sampling are just a few things behind a catchy melody. Look at all the things we're learning today. Lauren Kelly joins us now with more on a cool music-based Apple TV Plus docuseries. Oh, that's a mouthful. Can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah, you guys may not realize it, but award-winning artist, producer, and DJ Mark Ronson is behind some of your favorite songs from artists like Bruno Mars, Adele, Lady Gaga, and tons more. His latest series, Watch the Sound with Mark Ronson, takes a look at the lengths producers and creators are willing to go to find the perfect sound.
I've always been obsessed with how things sound. It's the difference between a great song and an iconic recording.
I got a background in radio, and when I told my mom I wanted to be a DJ, she was like, please, no, go into any other career. How did you make such a wonderful career as a DJ?
Well, you know, it's funny because my stepdad is, you know, he's started the rock band Foreigner, and for him, when I started to DJ, you know, he was like, well, what do you mean DJing? Like, whereas in another family, if my dad was like a accountant, he'd be like, why are you doing this music thing? Whereas my dad was like, why are you playing rock and roll? Like, what is this DJing stuff? So, you know, when I started, it wasn't, people didn't really know, like, well, hey, how are you going to make a career out of being a DJ? But I loved music, and it was a great time in New York and a very exciting time in the clubs, and that's how I kind of established myself.
Well, you're so fantastic at what you do, and people might not even realize the huge hits that you are behind. Bruno Mars, Adele, Lady Gaga, Amy Winehouse. Why don't you tell our viewers all about Watch the Sound with yourself?
Yeah, so apart from being a DJ, you know, I produce records, and I've always been so fascinated with the sound, you know, like what makes our favorite records sound the way they do, what makes Paul McCartney want to innovate, what made T-Pain want to go find auto-tune, why did Dave Grohl discover a distortion pedal that changed how he thought about music. So it's really talking about how sound is revolutionized and technology has revolutionized all our favorite music and how our favorite people kind of went about doing that.
You know, it's so crazy to think about those things like auto-tuning, sampling, and reverb. These are terms that normal people don't really think about, and it's really kind of hard to describe music until you hear it, right?
Yeah, I think of a song like Pony by Genuine, and you think it's a nice song. He's saying, I'm just a bachelor. You could probably play it on an acoustic guitar, but when I think of it, I really think of...
Aside from thinking about, Magic Mike and Channing Tatum, that's what you think of next, right?
I do think of Magic Mike a lot, but I think of the wah, 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 and that's a sound, and that sound is like the coolest thing in that song. That's what makes you think of Pony. So we don't even realize how much these sounds and the producers that go to these great lengths to make them, they're just our favorite songs. But that's what I wanted to get into.
Speaking of favorites, do you have a favorite episode? Because you touch on so many great things in the music world.
Well, I really enjoyed in the auto-tune episode because Charlie XCX, who I love, and she uses auto-tune, she makes me have to try and sing a song using auto-tune, and it's terrible. It's like, honestly, like cats would run screaming out the room because we actually put on the wrong setting, so I'm out of key. So at the end of each episode ends in a song. So at the end of this episode, I forced myself to sing a song properly and write a song, which is not something I usually do with auto-tune, and it was very humbling, and then also I kind of like how it came out.
Apple TV Plus, watch The Sound with Mark Ronson. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So cool to talk to him. And for more on my interview with Mark, just head over to HoustonLife.tv. You guys, I also had no idea his stepdad founded the rock band Foreigner.
No.
Like, who knew that?
The connection, no idea. But he is his resume, Lauren, is so incredible. And the fact that it's the sound, like all of these hits that are now attached to his name. I mean, the list, it goes on and on and on.
Like he mentioned, the Genuine sign, Pony. You don't think of those sounds. You just hear them in the song and you remember them and you recognize them, but you don't know how they're created. Like, were they banging pots and pans? Like, how do you make that?
It's crazy.
It's also incredible that technology has allowed so many people to create incredible sounds, because it used to be that you'd have to go to a recording studio and do all these things. Plenty of musicians out there, I mean, even young people working on a little laptop in their basement creating tomorrow's next big hit.
People, I mean,
so
even
cool.
on their phones.
On their phone, they're making sounds and stuff on their phone. It's amazing what technology
so cool.
Really cool. Can't wait to watch the docuseries. Thanks, Lauren.
Sure.
Still ahead, we will meet the local Zydeco artist getting a lot of attention after one popular TikTok dance video.
And get your barbecue fix at home with pitmaster Leonard Botello's tips and tricks to smoke and cut brisket like a pro. We'll be right back. Welcome back. With more than 1 billion users, TikTok has become a place where many artists showcase their talents.
Yeah, Joe Sam spoke with one local Zydeco artist who found viral fame practically overnight.
Wanna watch you step and slow wine and slow wine. That's right, slow wine.
Slow wine, viral sensation here on TikTok. Now it's moving to where people can enjoy it in person, live in concert. And I have the man, the creator himself. This has to be exciting for you, seeing it on TikTok and how everyone is just enjoying this song. I know you're enjoying yourself.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Actually, a lot of people don't know the song is actually over 3 years old. One day, this group of guys decided to do a dance shuffle to the song. Unified Elite Riders. Obviously, I can't thank them enough. It's just from there, it hasn't stopped yet.
Thousands of TikTok videos later, Slow Wine started trending, giving S.Dot instant viral success.
One day they called me and they was like, did you check your TikTok? And I'm like, no, I hardly ever check my TikTok. So I went on and the first video that popped up was someone dancing a slow wine. And then the next video was someone dancing a slow wine. And then, of course, at that point, my phone got to ring, and it's like, what's going on TikTok? And I was like, I don't know, but I love it.
So did you think that it was going to get the popularity and the fame that it's now picking up?
It's almost unexplainable, because you have to realize, just like every day is a new experience, being that it's people across the world, from Hawaii to China, Jamaica. It's like I don't know. Like, you know, it still hasn't, like, it dawns on me bits and pieces at a time. Like, each video is just a reminder of how much of a blessing it is.
And it's an opportunity to expose the world to this genre of Creole music that's been around since the 1920s.
As a whole, as of now, ZYDECO is just feel-good music, a form of peace. I mean, I listen to all genres, so much music, like all throughout the day, everything is music. It's so bad that, you know, everything reminds me of a song. Every quote, I can put a song out of it. So it's just a getaway from, you know, the troubles of the world. You put some good music on, you know, you can alter your mood with some good music.
Music that's altering the movement on social media and into a career, slow winding its way into the ZYDECO scene.
Wanna watch you step and slow wine and slow wine. That's right. Slow wine.
So cool. The single has become so popular that SDOT plans to release an entire album this fall. We're going to have more information on our website, HoustonLife.tv.
All right, Leonard Botello joins us once again, pitmaster and owner of Truth Barbecue. So earlier, you showed us how to sort of prepare the brisket at home, and you say, try again if at first you don't succeed. All right, so now that you have cooked the beast, tell us how to serve it up.
So there's two parts in the brisket, two different muscles, if you will. There's going to be the flat and the point, and one's going to be a little bit leaner, one's going to be a little fattier. So it's basically ribeye versus strip texture.
Okay.
And you want to go from end to end. As soon as that muscle turns around, you're going to want to switch the brisket up. A lot of people make the mistake of just cutting it all the way through, and it just it doesn't look the same. It's not as pretty. And you spend all that time on cooking it, you want it to be beautiful. So.
And by the way, this is magic of TV. So this was smoked for about, how long did you say?
16 hours.
16 hours, yeah. And we want to make sure that we get the temperature to...
I prefer to go to, you know, 203, 205,
okay.
Right in the middle right here.
Okay.
So you want to stick your thermometer in there. That's just like a guide. Sometimes it can go up to 210, 212, depending on the weather outside and how the bottom of the brisket feels. So.
Okay.
But can I ask though, because on the outside, clearly we're not really cooking it based on looks, right? Because it's quite blackened on the outside. So that temperature is sort of a critical tool.
Yeah.
How would you know if it's going to be like a 210 versus 205?
You'll feel the bottom of the brisket. So basically right here in the center, it's going to feel almost like a wet sponge. You want to be able to almost be able to put your finger through it, but if you are able to put your finger through it, it's going to be a little overdone. So it's really teetering on that line of soft to too soft.
Okay.
But it's really hard because this is wrapped up in butcher paper when it's on the pit to keep all the moisture in when the fats are rendering out towards the end of the cook. So it's basically all feel towards the tail end of the cook.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep going to Truth Barbecue. I'm gonna let y'all do the work. By the way, you don't pull this off the smoker and start slicing it right away, right? There's a resting period?
Yeah, so a lot of people go straight into it, and you'll see stuff on Instagram where they're like showing how the juices are pouring out of the brisket. That is what you do not want, because it's gonna oxidize super fast and it's gonna dry out. So you want all those juices to sit and go back into the muscle, so that way when you're cutting it and eating it, you're having a super moist bite, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
Guys, let's cut. I'm drooling.
Cece's got her gloves on, so we're going to put her to work.
So
right,
you're going to want to split the flat and the point right down the middle, right where this hump is, and you can start slicing right here, and you'll get the lean slices.
Oh, that looks so good.
If you can tell, on this part, it's just going to have the fat over the top of it. You're going to have a nice texture. You don't want it falling apart or anything like that. And those are going to be the lean slices. And right here are going to be your fattier slices.
Okay. And that's kind of how you order it as well, right?
So you can see throughout the grain of the muscle, you have fat through there.
Okay.
And this one's super soft, but I'm going to let you cut it.
Oh, God. Okay. So I'm this way, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You can do it, Cece.
Just like that. See, perfect.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Is there a thickness that we should be going for? That looks like it's just about a ½ inch.
Yeah, you want to go about a pencil, pencil width or so. Because if you go too thick, people think it's a steak, and then if you go too thin, it'll start to fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to be able to protect it all the way through.
And this is going to be different when you're slicing this one because it has that moisture in it.
Yeah, so again, you can see how moist it is. How nice it is.
Lovely.
Protect all that fat in there. So you don't want to cut into it too soon.
Okay, and then you've plated it in a few different ways. Obviously, you have the sides of the pickled onions, the pickles, and the coleslaw. But how do you like to serve it?
Honestly, I prefer it just like this, with pickles and onions and no filler, no bread or anything like that, just so you can kind of taste everything. And the vinegar from the pickling, it kind of cuts the richness of the meat. But we have people that come in all the time that want everything. That's a little hard for me to get down. I've seen people do it and then have a huge slice of cake afterwards.
Oh, why?
And then they go back to work. I have no idea.
You would have to have a massive mouth to be able to fit that in. That is a massive sandwich there, Leonard.
Yeah.
It's so good, though. Okay, we want to remind everybody where Truth Barbecue is, because, again, I'm outsourcing. I'm always going to go and hang out with you guys. Washington, and then your original location in Brenham.
Yeah, right off of 290. It's super small. If you're driving 70 miles per hour, you're definitely going to miss it.
Okay.
I love all these still pictures of you two. You are like the rock star pit master of Houston, Leonard. It's so great to meet you. Thanks for your tips. And any last words of advice for someone who's been wanting to make brisket at home, but they're afraid that it is a complicated, long process?
Don't rush it. And don't get discouraged. You're going to learn from your mistakes.
And if you do, just call Truth Barbecue, because they'll have some for you. I'm going to go ahead and taste the, well, I didn't create, I just sliced it. Delicious.
And I'm going to go for the pickles. Absolutely delicious. Leonard, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
I do appreciate it. To connect with Leonard, check the Scene on Houston Life section of our website. I'm just going to keep eating you talk. Okay?
All right, we'll be right back. Don't go away.
This is the lipstick counter at Mix. This is the place where anyone can create their perfect shade.
It's an actual experience. It's custom, it's unique only to you.
Whatever it is that you want to create, I'm in.
Our mixologists, who are all color theory trained makeup artists, they're amazing. They make the process happen. They are the key to creating your unique custom high-end lipstick or lip gloss.
Oh, that's pretty.
We started Mix in my house. My youngest daughter was into all those DIY, do-it-yourself videos, and I became pretty obsessed with it, just kind of watching those. So then we got a kit, and my daughter and I, we started this in 2018, just making lipsticks in our kitchen.
But soon they knew they were onto something, creating custom lipsticks. They took their plan on the road.
And I bought an Airstream, and we call her Bex, and she's our mobile blend bar.
And in a short time, they had a major following, and it was time for a storefront to make lipstick magic happen.
It even has a label. New habit. The perfect pink.
Well, that was a fun show. That hour went by so quickly. It no longer feels like a Monday to me, Courtney.
No, you're in your place now?
Yes, I am. But happy Labor Day, and wherever you're joining us from home, if you're working, we're sorry about that, but we hope you had a lovely weekend.
Absolutely, and we're going to do it all again here tomorrow. My advice for you tomorrow is Truth Barbecue and wear your white clothes. Maybe not too Truth Barbecue. Don't wear white there, because you might get sauce all over you.
No, you can just soak it later. Laundry stripping.
Okay.
We're head to toe white, and tell them Derek and Courtney sent you. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.